Hello everyone, welcome back for another review. As always, I'm your host, A.R.A.P. Money, and today on Mars we have Reptile. Now this is the Mortal Kombat 3 variant of Reptile. So the moment this figure went up and was teased and we got the promotional shots, I thought to myself, this figure I know is going to be amazing. It's an updated version of Reptile. I'm not too familiar with the OG MK1 version of Reptile, except for that he's like $300 to $400. It's crazy. So I'm very excited to have this figure here. I took a lot of photos of it, posted on my IG if you want to check it out. Great figure here. So let's get into it. Oh, and by the way, I'm here at Mon Cove Lake and it's very beautiful. My wife and I was just having lunch and some fighter jets actually flew over us, and I was in the midst of recording too, but I was too slow, of course. But it was very nice, very beautiful day out here. So, all right, let's get into it. So as you can tell, here we are. This is the box that Reptile comes in. You can kind of see my reflection a little bit, and you really can't see the figure. I apologize for that. It's because of the sun. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to take the figure out and get into the figure. But here is our figure. Now, as far as being collector friendly, I would have to say, this box is kind of up there. I mean, it's not like your MOFX or your M.A.R.S codes. It's kind of in its own realm, but I would say that it is on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being collector friendly. This is probably a 2, to be honest, like a 2. Okay. All right, but let's go over the box here. So you get your window where you can see the figure. Here's Reptile. Reptile on the side there. On the back, it kind of gives a brief description of Reptile, his about the character. We have, of course, down here the company that makes it, the website, and then the licensing through NetherRealms and Warner Bros. So yeah, then you see everything that comes. And then we have Reptile here on the side. Yep, and then on the bottom is just more legal stuff in the barcode. Alright, so let's get him out of the box. Alright everyone, we have him out of the box. Now, before we get into the figure, I wanted to show you this booklet that actually came with him. I'm not sure if this booklet is something new with a Reptile. I thought it was very interesting. It's my first time seeing it. If you've seen this before, comment below and let me know what figure you've seen it with. Otherwise, I think this is the first time we've got a instruction book like this. So, alright, we'll get on to the figure. Let's start from the the overall presentation. If you've got Sub-Zero and if you have Scorpion, it's essentially the same figure. The only difference with this figure is the eyes and the color. That's it. That's the only difference you're going to get with this figure. So, knowing that, you're already aware of what you're getting yourself into. In addition to the eyes and the color, obviously you get additional accessories, and I think the accessories is what really sets this figure apart from the other two in the line. But let's go over articulation. Okay, so for the head, it's a bit stiff, but let's try to look down. This is about as far as he can go. There we go. Let me loosen it up a little bit. So you can kind of see there. So looking down, it's about this much. And that's with me actually having to okay, here we go. Alright, so let's try this again. So yeah, there's not a lot of mobility in his head. So he can only look down that much. If he, not even looking down really. And then like even to look up, you can hear the cracking in the joint. You can look up this much. And then leaning from the right, you can lean to the right. And to the left, you can lean. Okay. Yeah, these joints are a bit stiff, but now turning all the way around isn't an issue. Okay. All right. I almost forgot, so let me just go ahead and stop what I'm doing right now and tell you this. So, if you've seen my Kung Lao review, then you know that the Kung Lao I received had some paint application errors or mistakes. He had bald spots in his head, and his hat was all, his hat was warped and things like that. So there were some problems I had with the Kung Lao. Now, with the Reptile, there is only one issue that I've noticed so far. But let's zoom in real quick. Let's see here. You can kind of see it. I'm trying to see that right there. It's just black paint on the bicep. So that's really what stuck out to me as soon as I opened him out of the box. And that was a little disappointing. But again, you're not going to have perfection on every single figure, and I understand that. It's just that at the price that people are paying, and even the price that I'm paying directly from Storm Collectibles in Hong Kong, I expect to have, optical quality. So if I'm not getting that, it's kind of like, it's a little bummer. But for retail, the price or the quality should always be good, regardless of anything. Now, if you're buying a secondhand, even if it's high price or low price, you can argue that, okay, someone else has had it, so maybe the quality of the figure has gone down, and that's why I'm seeing the result, or that's how I'm seeing the figure as I get it. But in this situation where I'm getting it directly from Hong Kong, it shouldn't be no issues with the paint. So hopefully going forward, they're going to resolve this issue. And I'm sure they will, because this is my second figure from Storm's Collectible this year where it had an issue with the paint application. Now, my Evil Ryu that I had, there was no problems with that figure at all. And I got Kung Lao, Evil Ryu, and then Reptile. So, who knows? But anyways, let's get back into articulation. So for the arms, he can do his T-pose. Alright, and they can spin around. There's a butterfly joint in there. It's there. Okay. He is double jointed. He's double jointed. There's a bicep swivel. And now for the forearm, there's nothing for the forearm. His wrist does spin all the way around. For the ab crunch, he can tuck in a very great distance. And look at that's pretty decent, I would say. Okay. But because of the material they use, there's a gap back here. So now let's see. Okay, he can extend very well, lean back very well. But again, you're gonna get that gap right there. Okay. And I know, these with the more figures coming out, A lot of people are, having issues with the steamless body, but I haven't had one in hand, so I can't give my opinion on it, but it looks interesting and maybe it'll be good, who knows. Alright, now for the leg, no issue there. Double jointed. I don't believe there's a thigh swivel. Yeah, there's no thigh swivel. No calf swivel. And there are rankers on his feet here. I can extend out. And there's a toe pivot. Alright, so that does it for the figure here. Now we're going to get into the accessories. I'll be right back. Alright, I have my accessories, but let's just stop for a second and enjoy nature. So this is what I have right here in front of me. Ooh. I'm not sure if he picked something up and dropped it or if he just took a shit. Alright, well anyways, let's get back into the review. So here is our Reptile. Now for the accessories, they're pretty decent. Put this here. Alright, so he comes with 4 sets of additional hands. Alright, we have his Reptile face here, which is really, really good. I'm really digging this head sculpt. The jaw even opens up. This tongue is removable and you can put in the other tongue right here. Which, moving on, he comes also with this tongue. He comes with his acid spit. And if you see, which I'll show you, like right here where that groove is, you actually would put that inside of his mouth. Here is his like hood from this outfit. And then we also get a slime ball effect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how you would put all that stuff on. Okay. So here's his head. You just open it. You take his tongue and just pull it out. See, there's his tongue. Okay, then right here where this little groove is, on the top, you see it in there. Yeah, so you just put it right in that groove. And there you go. Same thing for his acid spit. Boom. Look at that. It's great. Now his slime effect does come with a stand also. And I'll show you that too. Let's look. I love that head sculpt, it's so awesome. So you're gonna get this stand, it's gonna come with these pieces that you can use to elevate the effect. Put the stand down. And there you have it. That's how your effect would go. So wrapping this up for the conclusion of this review, I really do enjoy this figure again. There's a lot of great figures out there this year, but this one is really good. I am a bit bummed from the paint application. I think that, you know, kind of knocks him down a little bit, but not too much. Overall, though, if you're a Mortal Kombat fan like me, and if you have Sub-Zero and Scorpion, then you already know what you're getting yourself into. So it really just determines, on, are you a completionist, or just do you want a badass reptile? I mean, this figure, you all, is just really awesome. It's scary too, because the head sculpt is just like, whoa. Kind of like scary. So I'll just, bam, look at that. And you can open it. You can open his mouth even further. You know, hold on. Anyways, you get the point. Like, yeah, I'm really digging this figure. So, anyways, everyone. Again, this has been A-Rap Money with M.A.R.S. Thank you for watching. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. And we'll see you next time. Peace. Alright, everyone. You know I couldn't leave like that, so I am gonna do one size comparison just this once, and that's with Sub-Zero. And it looks to me that Reptile has more height on Sub-Zero. So that's very awesome. Alright, everyone. See you next time.